I remember my very first class with Professor Stallings. I really felt his passion for the topic, and I left becoming passionate because he was passionate about it.
Professor Stallings is a really great instructor. He really knows how to explain the concepts.
He teaches in Spanish the whole time, but then he'll drop into phrases or references to pop culture or art that we would be familiar with.
This past summer, I applied his style of teaching into my own life, and my world completely changed.
I think it's the variety of approaches that I like because it gives you different entrance points to come into the lesson. Maybe if you didn't understand it from this approach, you might come at it from this one, and then maybe I've got experience here, so I understand that approach better.
I'll teach 3 sections or even 4 sections of the same class, and I'll even modify within that section because one section will be a little bit more pop culture oriented, another section will be more sports oriented. That's the wonderful thing about PowerPoint, in that I can modify my file and really tailor it for each individual section and really reach out to the students.
Multimedia, just the PowerPoints, and the PowerPoints are very simple, they're not complicated, just bullet points, several words, not just strictly lecture and taking notes, but that interaction with the student, the professor, and developing that relationship, as well as opening the student to another world of music and video and taking that aspect and learning from that.
He's very good at helping you understand complex principles as well. He can take something really tough like Derrida and make it so that everyone can understand it.
I feel like all his knowledge in his head, he just wants his students to have as well.
In the classroom, it's wonderful that I can use imagery like I was doing today to correspond to my authors or to my philosophers. I can show them an image of Dionysus for Nietzsche, or an image of Lorca playing the piano, or even some footage of Lorca playing the piano, so it becomes more immediate and more real. But at the same time, I don't think we should count too much on technology. We need to have that humanity. We need to really know our students and have that face-to-face. We need to be part of their lives, and so that's really important to me as well. So we need to never lose our humanity as we teach and as we kind of reach out to young people.
He relates really well with the students. I mean, all the professors relate well with students, but he just has a really good rapport with all of his students. And I know, talking to my friends, that everyone really likes taking classes from him.
And so I really try to get away from that kind of monologue of the traditional teacher and to really have a group discussion, a collective discussion of the literary text that day. With the idea that the students will be able to go on and communicate ideas and concepts and really empathize and reach out as professionals or even church leaders someday in the future in Spanish.